Hello, Mr. Lam. I'm one of the hosts for CISX Ideas. And without further ado, we will start with the problem statements presentations. So first off, we have Mr. Lam, our guest from Goxip. And basically, Goxip is a platform that helps shoppers discover and also search for any global fashion and beauty products in just one site, enabled by smart image recognition and also search technology, while shoppers can also easily find the right dress available in their location and the right place. So without further ado, Mr. Lam.
Thank you, Cherry. I think it would be best if I also share a presentation. Just let me do that now, and then we can kick off. I hope everyone can see my screen. Yeah? Okay, so I'll start first on introducing actually our proposition, because Gossip.com is not only just our sole product under the Gossip Group. We also have RewardsNet, which is a #1 influencer monetization platform in APAC. We work with over 1,500 influencers and reaching over 150 million follower reach across our APAC influencer network. And I think it's a lot about tech, that we're not just being an influencer agency, but also enabling that end-to-end data tracking for different influencer marketing success and all that. We also have our third product, which is Yeti PR, which is a top tier kind of traditional PR and marketing solution in Hong Kong and also in Asia. We've already worked with different 500 partners on over 570 past campaigns. So it's not really just the e-commerce part, but also bringing that gossip expertise from an e-commerce perspective all the way to social media influencers and also to the PR side of things, and really reaching a 360 kind of localized PR support and digital marketing support to our clients. And I do want to talk a little bit more about our partners. So here's just a few more examples on different clients and partners that we work with. It includes, Gucci, luxury fashion brands like Gucci, Loewe from the LVMH group as well, and also different e-commerce retailers such as Farfetch, Essence, Net-a-Porter Group, etc., etc. Also, I think we can talk a little bit about who we are. So this problem statement will be mainly focusing on Gossip out of our 3 different product and services. Like Cherry mentioned, Gossip is an e-commerce platform. It is also a multi-brand fashion and beauty e-commerce based in Hong Kong. So we do provide a one-stop shopping destination for fashion and beauty products, really offering a wide range of products from various brands, like I mentioned, all the way from Gucci to Loewe, to Love Bonito, to ASOS, Lululemon, etc., etc. So not just luxury labels, but also competitive brands that are more streetwear, fashion, that kind of thing. Gossip is also being called Fashion Google a lot because we have a very powerful search engine which aggregates all the different products from our partners, and now having over 6 million products on our platform to be searchable. Also, Cherry mentioned that we are like a visual search feature, which really enables our users to just upload a photo of any item that they like, and you'll be able to find similar products on our platform. And the third point around the curated content is that we have content section with fashion and beauty news, trends and tips, as well as where users can share their own style and beauty ideas. So this really creates a more immersive and engaging shopping experience for our users, and making Gossip more than just a transactional website type of thing. Also wanted to talk a little bit more about our coverage, because Gossip Group helps different brands and retailers from the beauty and fashion industry drive growth and also market penetration in APAC. So you do see our coverage all the way, not just in Hong Kong, but also expand into APAC, like South Korea, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Australia, but also towards more and more on the USA as well as UK over the past few years. Now we have 800 plus merchants and over 800K monthly active users on our platform. And in terms of demographics, we have over 65% of female users on our platform, and 59% of them are around 18 to 34 years old of a demographic on our platform. So in terms of our problem statement for today is we really hope to see how can technology be leveraged to personalize the customer experience and drive the sales conversion for a fashion and beauty e-commerce business. So now that you've heard a little bit about Gossip, there's all these different fashion brands and also curated content on our website. How can actually technology be used to personalize the experience? Because right now it's mainly just one version, and different localized websites have a little bit different content because for example, Hong Kong might have a little bit more high-end luxury brands focused on top in terms of our content on our homepage. At the same time, maybe other countries like Indonesia or Malaysia, Southeast Asian countries, might have different brands or tiers of brands being featured on our homepage. But that's just more of a systematic local content. Whereas there are definitely ways or opportunities that we can use technology to really personalize to the customer based on their habits, based on their shopping habits or their behavior, on how which brands have they searched or browsed in the past, on that kind of aspect to personalize more better experiences when they log into Gossip in the future, no matter if it's on the website or on our mobile app. So I think that's really the key problem statement today. Um, Also, part of the problem statement is how do you personalize the content on the homepage? Because I know this is more of a hackathon and I don't want to expand the scope too much on our whole website or also on our mobile app. So I think it's really more focusing on the homepage content. So maybe the technology can be used to on personalizing the recommendations on the content that you see on our homepage. There could be different variations of the product curations or maybe image banners or brand images for different users. So for example, if a user has heavily searched luxury tiered brands like Chanel on our website, on our search engine, then content can be revolving around Chanel a little bit more for those users, just to make sure we're adapting to what the specific user is enjoying to be browsing or shopping, and that in turn will be able to increase the sales conversion as a successful transaction in the future. Another point is on the data-driven kind of content creation, because our powerful search engine has certain AI elements right now, but at the same time, it can provide a lot of different insightful data to effectively personalize the display of various homepage content. Like I mentioned, how can we use the search history or basically their habits, by filtering out certain brands or filtering out certain categories or designers, so that we can use that kind of insightful data to personalize their homepage content. I think that's something very key that we hope to see and as our problem statement. So I think that's just the key problem statement that we have. I do also want to take a pause here to see if there's any questions on this problem statement so far. If not, I think the key thing, last thing I wanted to talk about is the possibilities of interning with us, because talents like you, and especially with tech backgrounds, or you have the interest in technology, we are a fashion tech startup, right? So definitely having talents like you could have the possibility of unleashing your tech capabilities and joining our fashion tech revolution. So I do want to see if there are any opportunities after seeing the results from this hackathon and having that opportunity to having some of you join as like an intern with us in the coming summer to see what you can learn a little bit more from us. Because as a fashion tech startup and based in Hong Kong, this is a very good opportunity for you to learn a little bit more on different tech projects related to the development or implementation or possibilities of your ideas, of your solution towards this problem statement in this fashion tech industry. It can involve tasks such as designing or testing the new solution that you're proposing or what we implement in the future, or conducting market research, analyzing the data insights, like I mentioned, in our powerful search engine, creating marketing materials if you want to learn a little bit more than just technology, or even just collaborating with other team members from marketing team or partnerships team or account servicing teams to really bring your innovative ideas to life. So yeah, definitely this would be a great opportunity to collaborate with other team members from our side in a variety of ways, depending on the specific project and the needs of our different teams. So yeah, I think that's something I do want to bring up to your attention, because summer is coming up, and definitely I'm really looking forward to all the creative solutions toward our problem statement that I just mentioned right now. And yeah, I think that's pretty much about it. Maybe I can just go back to the problem statement here just to let everyone see this again, and really feel free to raise any questions if you have any right now. Anyone would like to know a little bit more about our homepage or search data, or you can even just go to goxip.com right now, or after, when you're thinking about the solution, to see or explore which are the certain creative areas that you can contribute more towards personalization. Because right now on the top, we have a carousel banner or a looping banner area. That's also very high advertising space for our clients like Gucci or Loewe or Lululemon, et cetera, et cetera. But at the same time, don't feel that you're bounded by these existing content pillars, because there are also other areas that you find, or your creativeness can contribute towards, hey, maybe we can add a little bit more content or advertising space or content space, because that's where you can personalize more, or you can feel like, oh, that's what's yielding to certain demographics like the Gen Zs or certain particulars like that. So don't limit your creativity. Don't feel bounded by the existing setup or layout or UX or UI on our website. I do want to see a little bit more creativeness. So yeah, I think it's all about how you feel or what your current shopping habits or experience is. Maybe feel free to add in a little bit of your personal touch as well, to have that creativeness as well. All right, Cherry, if there's no other questions, or Edwin, if there's no other questions, is there any area that I can dive in a little bit more, you feel like, or do you think this is about it, or what's your thoughts, Cherry and Edwin?
I believe this is about it. Now, do you mind going back to your problem statement slide, please?
Sure.
So for our guests, this is the problem statement that you'll be navigating. And if there are no further questions, then our next session begins at 4:30. Thank you, Mr. Lam, and that will be it.
Thank you very much, Sherry, and thank you all. I'm really looking forward to your creative solutions towards our problem statement. Thank you, everyone. Bye.